800 kid, what's up? How you doing? You know, I got something for you. I've had something for you the last two times you came here. I forgot to give it to you. If you remember, it's by the wall by the register. Every time you come in here, every time you leave, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to give him something. I'll show you what it is. What the hell is? You know, I bought this light, this portable light. I just got it in the mail when it's used. Amazon sent me a used light. I bought this for my closet. I'll test to see if it works in the closet. I gotta bring it home. If it doesn't work right, I'm sending it back anywhere. I sent somebody a used light. Here, this is for you, 800 kid. Someone gave this to me. They traded it in here or something, or they told me I could just have it. I don't remember. Hope it wasn't you. This Atari Star Wars. It's got a barrel plug. I don't need it. I know you got a game room, right? So. And this is the real Star Wars. This isn't that Disney crap. Yeah, I keep forgetting to give this to you. It's over here in the corner. What am I going to do with it? I don't have a game room. I have a man cave. Get it back in this one. So yeah, I'm open now. I'm just hopefully waiting for people to come in. That is awesome. Yeah, it's yours. I forgot to give this to you twice. It's been almost a year. I've been trying to give you this thing, and I keep forgetting. It's in the corner here. And every time you leave, I'm like, oh, crap, I forgot to give him that thing. Yeah, you could plug this into something and it'll light up, I guess. It's got screws here so you could pop this panel off. The game room would love that addition. Fred, what's going on? 800 kids, your arch nemesis, Fred. Who is going to pour orange milk on his head tonight. If the super chat is right. Frank, what's going on? What's with this plastic? I gotta pull this plastic up properly. There you go. Okay, good. Yeah, it's been sitting here for years, and I think this was in the closet for years. And I cleaned the closet out last year, and I was like, well, I only know one person with an actual game room. Okay, so just remember, it's in a box like this. It's in the corner. I showed you because why not? I'm going to forget again. Fred and I talked about the milk last night. Oh, man. Well, hopefully someone donates some big money. All right. Let's do an unboxing live on the air. This is from Amazon UK. weren't joking around. They were not joking around with this one. Thank you. You're welcome. Amazon.co.uk. Yeah, I pre-ordered this thing in like December of last year. There it is. I still have the Coca-Cola Oreo. Oh, yeah, if you want, man. Get the Bean Boozled ready. Alright, so what's in here? This guy Anthony is going to get so mad. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4K Collector's Edition Steelbook. Look at that. It comes with all that. That's a picture from the third film. I don't know why they put it in here, but whatever. I think this comes out here in November for the actual 40th anniversary. It's 40 years old this year, this movie. Came out in 1984. It's 2024 now. Oh, and the picture from Freddy vs. Jason is on here. Well, I think the glove is on the wrong hand. This actually is the picture from Freddy vs. Jason. Yeah, this picture is the picture from Freddy vs. Jason. And so is this one right here. They don't know what they're doing. And that's from Elm Street 3, this picture. Does it have the glove? No, I wish. So I'll tell you a funny story. In Mamaroneck, there was a place called Video Kingdom. It was a video store. But you would open it and straight ahead was apartments. And then to the right hand side there was the video store. My dad took me there all the time. And this picture was there. Somebody put this picture on the door of the apartment. So every time you opened up the door to Video Kingdom, you saw this picture. This picture is originally blue. And my dad would say, Freddy lives up there. So I was always afraid to go in Video Kingdom because of that. So yeah, there's a little story for you. The first Friday the 13th turned 44 this year. Yeah, well, it's an old movie. What was that, 79? 80? 1980? It's an old-ass movie. So whatever, I'm hanging out here. 1980. Yeah, it's a good movie. First one. It's like a whodunit, but you don't know who done it. You don't know that you're expecting somebody. You know somebody's killing people, but you don't know who it is, and are the counselors doing it? Is somebody doing this to the counselors? Like, nobody knows. And then the plot twist at the end is pretty good. But that movie's kind of played out now. What's going on? It's like 90 degrees outside again. They call this an Indian summer, I think, right? So. Oh, they shipped this on October 13th, 2024. Isn't that weird? I don't think anybody's coming in today. I mean, the town's always dead. During the weekends, it's dead. It's like everyone goes away. My favorite's 5 or 6. Not sure you could call it that anymore. What, Friday 13th? Because of the lawsuits and everything. I'm surprised those guys haven't dropped dead yet. I mean, they got to be like 95 years old. Those 2 guys that are fighting over the fucking thing, the property. You know what's going to happen. The minute they drop dead, the kid's going to shake hands and be like, let's make money. Come on. These guys are too stupid. It's all because that one guy used the fucking law. He used like 100-year-old law or whatever it was. So basically, the guy was paid. Oh, Indian summer, I go. Hey, that's what I was told when I was a kid. These guys, one guy was hired by the studio to write a script. He wrote the script, they paid him, goodbye. Well, like 10 years ago, this guy goes, hey, there's a law that says after 30 years, I get the rights back because I wrote the script. It's like, what? You were paid to do a job. You did your job and you were paid. That was it. No, this guy used this law, and because of that now, all these movies are fucked up. And Nightmare on Elm Street is one of them, actually. New Line Cinema lost the rights back to the Craven family. Wes Craven's gone, but his estate is pitching this movie to different people to bring it back. But there's a huge delay because they're trying to pick the right people, and it's taken them like 10 years. So there you go. There's a little backstory for these movies. Horror movies suck now. Yeah, they do. They're not the same. It's all gore, and that's why Scream does so well, because it's a whodunit. It's not like these movies. They're cutting off their body parts, there's blood squirting everywhere. It's like, yeah, I mean, there's definitely a market for that, but it's not like every year, man. Like, I don't need to see that shit every year. Think of a new idea. Like everyone, I keep seeing this Terrifier clown. Like, I don't give a fuck about this guy. I've never seen those movies. But this guy's annoying. He's all over the place. And from what I hear, that movie's just a gore fest. Batman, what's going on? I can't believe Terrifier crap movie is making all that money. Yeah, well, me neither. I don't know. Maybe it's a good movie. I haven't seen it. But there's 3 of them, and I haven't watched any of them. So what does that tell you? And make it Saw 11, and the guy's coming back. I'm like, you killed this guy in the 3rd movie. Well, the 2nd movie, a guy died. It's the 11th movie. How is this guy still around? Stop making Saw movies. Please. Bring back Freddy, Jason. Bring back Wolfman. Bring back Dracula. Bring back Frankenstein. Bring these guys back. Come on. But don't make like these sexy Dracula and Frankenstein movies. Nobody wants that shit. These guys need to be grotesque. They need to be horrible looking. They need to be killers. Not this Twilight bullshit where the guy gets out of the car in slow motion with a 6-pack of abs drinking water and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? That's not scary. That's stupid. The new Wolfman's coming. Well, he's like, what's his name? Like, Leatherface. Like, nobody cares about the Wolfman. You know what I mean? He's the 3rd wheel that no one gives a shit about, and that guy has 100 movies, just like Leatherface. It's here, Anthony. They shipped it in this nice little box. But they used the pictures from Freddy vs. Jason on here. And then they used the picture from Dream Warriors. Freddy in 4K. Oh, it says features in 4K. I thought it said Freddy in 4K. Yeah, that's from Freddy vs. Jason. And then that's the same picture. This is the same picture, just blown up. Well, I didn't open these. I'll probably open this later and watch it. It looks like it is because look at it's got the font on there. I'll show you tonight. I'll probably watch this tonight before we go live. See how it looks. Shout out to Warner Brothers. Take care of their stuff here. Did he kill again? Yeah, he did. I'm gonna be a huge werewolf fan. Didn't they make one like 10 years ago, a werewolf movie, and it didn't do good? Yeah, it was in, that was in, this thing. But hey, at least now when I open it, I can put it back in that box. It's a nice box. RWK, what's up? Alright, so we're squadding up Friday night, Fred. When you get home late Friday, we're playing Call of Duty. On Game Pass. Anybody want to buy this place? I want to get out of here. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. If you offer me what I paid, I'm out. Just saying. If anybody's interested. Hello to everyone in the chat, says Batman. Well, hello, Batman. Batman's going to be on tonight for a little bit. Fred's not going to be on right away, but Batman will be on. And then when Fred gets on, we'll decide if Batman stays or not. Yeah. Fred's going to do the milk, but he's going to be on a little bit later. So, Batman, I think he deserves a fair shake, so he's going to be on tonight. It's odd we have the orange milk, but I've never seen the orange cow. There's been cat. They have orange cows. They have like redheaded cows. Hope everyone's having a great day, says Batman. So far, I'm trying, man. They don't have blue cows either. Well, there you go. When is Halloween? Is that Thursday? Check that shit out. It's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. I was right. Halloween's a week from tomorrow. Alright. Well, I'll probably be here watching movies or I'll be home sleeping. One of the two. We used to come here for Halloween. It was good. But, you know, since lockdown, we've just been staying home. Yeah, a week from tomorrow. Alright. You know, I ordered my costume for the Gaming After Dark. And the thing came and it was no good. They sewed the pinky where the thumb is, and I couldn't move my thumb in this costume. I sent it back. It was $30. Fucking thing. You know, I could be the easy character that you guys know, but that guy's getting way too political, and I don't want people to like get mad. So I'm not gonna. Hang on, somebody's coming in. Hi. Alright, I'm back. Dreadpool, what's up? What's going on? Enjoy this 90-degree weather out here. Alright, I'm back. Have you guys been in a chat watching any scary movies in the past couple days? Anybody in the chat? What have you been watching that's scary? You know, I got the Deadpool movie, Wolverine Deadpool, delivered today, and I got 2 copies now. I don't want 2 copies. I gotta mail one back to Walmart. I got the Wolverine Steelbook, and I got the regular edition. I'm gonna send back the regular edition because I don't need it. What do I care? Well, that's Fred. You want it? Give me the $30 for it. I'll give you the movie. If not, I'm gonna send it back. So yes, tonight Fred will be pouring orange milk on his head. If the super chat is right. Venge, what's up? I know you came in right when this guy came in. So Frank, the developer for Helldivers 2, said the game will be pro enhanced, but he doesn't know how yet. But he said it will be pro enhanced. For all you guys that missed it. Nightmare on Elm Street 4K. Got delivered today. Freddy is finally in 4K. Hopefully they can clean up the aliasing, yes. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. And if they don't, then I don't know what they're doing. But the guy said that there will be differences between the pro version and the standard. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if he meant just graphically or if they're going to add stuff or what. Oh, Frank, you know what they did, man? I'm going to mail these back when I leave. You're never going to believe this. Oh, this is a long thing. Hang on. I ordered Mario Jamboree from Woot because it was $47.99. And I'm like, wow, this game is brand new for $60. I'll just get it off Woot. Anything jump out at you? Anything jump out at all? This is not, when you see these little green things, guess what? That means it's not the American version. This is the Middle East, Southeast Asian version of the game. And it's region free to work, but if you want to buy DLC, you got to buy in that region, which you can't. Anyway, yeah, thanks Amazon. So now I got to mail these back. I never returned anything to Woot before. I mean, it's cool they don't have a rating on them, but still, it's just, it's not what I bought. When you go on Woot, it has the E for Everyone rating on it. And I'm like, okay, I thought I was buying that. So these go back. I get my $90 back. Someone traded in Bloodstained, the European version. See, a lot of people buy shit online. They don't know what they're buying. So they buy like, oh, I bought Bloodstained, but you bought the European version. Now you trade it in to me over here. If you bring me those European versions, I'm going to give you like $1 for them. I don't give a fuck. I can't sell them. Who's going to buy them? Because if you want to buy DLC for this stuff, you can't. You have to convert your Switch over to that region and then buy the DLC there. Amazon's notorious for this, though. When I bought Devil May Cry 4, what was it? Or the remake? Or 5? Was it Devil May Cry 5? They sent me the European version. I did a video on that. Stupid. In fact, I'll do that return now because I think, I don't know if it's like the actual Amazon. It's Amazon, but it's their like third-party site. Stuff you bought. Yeah, I want to return. Someone's coming in. Hang on. Alrighty, I'm back. I just gotta turn my camera back on. Just sold a Xbox One controller. The sports. Remember I got the Halo console, Frank, with all that stuff? That was, and I fixed that controller. Just sold it for $40. $39.99. Very nice. Very nice. I didn't even buy Jamboree. I'll get it. Yeah, Black Friday would probably be the best bet, right? I don't need that game right now. I'll wait till next year. It's like $5. What does this thing say? Specs do not match listed on no site. Lithium battery? No. Submit the return. Return instructions. Show the know the tracking labels. If you're shipping non-hazardous item, barcode. What? What mailing label? Take this package to the UPS location. Instructions will be emailed to you shortly. Like, what? I gotta do this on my email? Come on. Not even logged into my email on this computer. Well, Proto Foxy posted in our chat the rumor that PS5 Pro versions, PS5 Pro versions are in development for Fable, Gears of War E-Day, Perfect Dark, Avowed, Blade, and Halo. Shout out to Proxy Photo for that. Proxy Photo. It's his name backwards. Proto Foxy. Proxy Photo. Oh, man. Proto Foxy. It's freaking Proto Man. What the hell's wrong with me? Anyway. I saw that, and I believe it says Frank. Yeah, I saw that earlier, but yeah, I didn't know at first, and he just sent us in the group thing, confirmation, pretty much. All right, it's not shocking at this point. We all saw this coming. The only irony here is that those games are just going to run better on PlayStation, which... Xbox promised better than that for us, but I guess they keep their word again. Cam May, what's up, man? Are you ready for Fred to pour orange milk on his head tonight? So Fred's going to be on a little bit later tonight. Batman's going to join us. And I think when Fred gets on, we might have to get Batman off. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. See if he can fit in the window. We'll see. Maybe we'll keep Batman on. I don't know. It's a big night. Get ready for those super chats. Fred's gonna do some crazy stuff. Did I get an email with this label? So I can print this thing out. Place the access label, return by clicking this link. Why is it harder to return stuff on Woot? How do I print? Why don't I just download it? And I'll email it to myself. On my other email. Or, wow, my light's done charging. My used light, they sent me, I ordered this light, they sent me a used one. It's like, why am I paying for this shit? You order new and you get used. I'm gonna have to send that back too. Yeah, open my phone. Let's go. I want to download this. Where did it save this to? Downloads. That's not it, is it? No, that's it. Okay. Ship to Woot. There you go. Return service. There you go. Perfect. Do I have to put any... Okay. Print. Don't give me shit, printer. Just print this thing. There you go. You ordered a used PS5, I got a new one. They don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know what this printer is doing, but I need my freaking... This printer was working great, and then it got jammed one day. And now I don't know what it's doing. What are you doing, dickhead? Did this thing get jammed again? You know, brother printers have always been notorious for jamming. And I think this is one of them. Are you fucking kidding? Look what this thing is doing. It printed... I'm just going to call that tracking. It printed a fucking barcode this big just now. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Why is it doing that? Can I print this shit from my phone? Back in the dead. What's up? Brother printed by Hulk Hogan? Yeah, if it keeps printing like this, it's definitely by him. Doesn't know what the hell he's doing either. Okay. When I go to printer, when I go to print, this is my problem. I put full page. We want portrait and photo size. I do not want full page. Why is it doing this? Shrink to fit. That's what I want. Eight by 10. 5 by 7. Yeah, but it still cuts off the print, right? Let's try this. This printer is like a year old. It's brand new. It's one of the best printers I've had. But that was my fault. It wasn't the printer's fault. I selected full page by accident. Convinced my wife to get Little Caesars for dinner tomorrow night. So I get Black Ops 6 Operator. Nice. What is this thing doing? This thing prints stuff in like seconds. I don't know why it's taking forever. We need a new printer, you know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, exactly, right? This is printing the correct size. It's just taking forever. Usually it doesn't take this long. I haven't had Little Caesars since lockdown. They're good. I mean, it's good like $8 pizza. It's not. The first time I had Little Caesars was during lockdown. All those years. I used to watch the commercial as a kid. Well, this is going to be big, but it's fine. I have envelopes. Say goodbye to the non-ESRB version of Mario Jamboree. This doesn't require me to... It's saying if you don't have an envelope to mail it in, tape, scotch tape the label to the game. That's what it says. I have a pair of scissors somewhere over here. Alright, hang on. My wife is calling me. I'm going to mute it. Alright, I'm back. No, you just can't see me yet. Patriot Joe, what's up? You're now a moderator. I thought I made you a moderator. Well, you're a moderator again. Or... I know I made Brian a moderator, maybe not you. You're a moderator, Patriot Joel. I trust you. Yeah, just hit the live button. He's not live, so hit the live on the screen, hit live, and then it'll bring it right to the, where we're at now. Yeah, anytime, man. Throw out this giant barcode. this one up. They sent me the wrong one. It's alright. I don't need this game now anyway. I just thought if it was cheap, we can get rid of one here and have one at the house, but that's alright. I'll get this game next year when it goes on sale. Oh man. This light's supposed to go in my closet. And of course they sent me a used light. There's scuffs all over this thing. Can you guys see that? Right there. You see that scuff? Dreadpool is back. It's got scuffs on it. The USB cable was unwrapped. The instructions have looks like somebody like opened them with their fingers. Oh, and this was open like this. The remote was in backwards. So let's see. So it's supposed to be wireless. My closet is dark. Let me tell you something about my house, okay? They don't have lights in the ceilings. Where I come from, there's lights in the ceilings. This house doesn't have that. It drives me fucking crazy. I open a closet, it's pitch black. So now I figured, okay, I'll stick this on the top of the wall in the closet, and then I'll just power it on. And you charge this with USB-C right here. So you don't have to worry about batteries or anything. Dreadpool's back with beer. He's always got beer. Don't forget, Fred's going to be dunking the orange milk on his head tonight, if the super chat is right. Fred's going to be on a little bit later. He's going to be on around 11. We're going to be on at regular time, between 9:30 and 10. Batman's going to be our guest. This way Batman could get a fair shake on the show. And yeah. A lot of houses up here are like that. They tried to save a few bucks by doing the switch outlets. Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like the switch outlets because you plug stuff, like you plug your consoles in or whatever, you turn them off, everything turns on. I hate that. It's good for certain, like if you have an entertainment center or something, great. That's what it's good for. But every fucking room in the house. And it's always in the worst place because then you got to connect a lamp to it. And the lamp is always like in a spot where it won't fit because of where they put that outlet. Bunch of fucking idiots up here, I swear to God. If Dreadpool has beard, then I got the pizza. Oh, there you go. So I got the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K right here. It came from the UK. is. Nightmare on Elm Street 4K. And they shipped it to me in this beautiful Warner Brothers box, which will be the home for this. So when I drop dead and you guys are throwing the shit out in my basement and you see this box, you know that this is in there. You guys can fight over that. You're not able to install lights in the ceiling? I'm not an electrician, man. I can't start wiring shit in my house and breaking walls. There's no wire in the ceiling. I don't even know how you would do that, Frank. This, you could just use double-sided tape. I mean, this comes with screws where you could just screw this into the ceiling. I'm not going to do that. I'll probably use that double-sided tape because it's going to be in the closet. I really don't look at the ceiling in the closet. Or maybe I can even, like, stick it in the corner or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this comes right off. And then you can... It's got the holes for the screws. Put them over here, screw it into the wall, and then you just twist it on there. You can have around 15 minutes, 60 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, this is a wireless light. This is USB-C. See? Yes, I just stick this in the ceiling and I hit the button. Boom. That's it. And if I got to charge it, I guess I just unlatch it and charge it. Or I got the cable sticking out. I could plug it into like one of those portable chargers, those battery charger things. Could probably do that too. Well, when I go home, I will check it out. Let's see if it lights up the closet. The bar, I use like a light bar for the podcast, and it has handles on it. I put that in my closet, it lit up the whole closet. So I was like, all right, if this doesn't work out, I'll probably get one of those for the closet. Yeah, this isn't scratched up, this thing, man. Shit. Alright, watch this. The light show. What's this, auto off? I guess they have it so if you open the closet door, it'll open. Like, it'll turn on, I mean. I don't know. I just wish my fucking ceilings had lights. Like every other fucking house. But up here, it's different. I have lamps, and it makes the fucking... Because the walls are yellow, when we moved in... Before we moved in, they painted the walls yellow because they were going to sell the house. Well, then we moved in, and we just never painted the walls. So they're bright yellow, but they're just a pain in the ass. Like when I'm podcasting, it's fucking yellow in the room. And then the lamps just output the yellowness. I hate it. No. Thank God. I lived in houses that were built in 1900. Like 1901. But this is not one of those houses, thank God. But it's got its problems. I mean, everything's modern except for the fucking lights in the ceiling. There's just no lights in the ceiling. The basement, the lights are in the ceiling. Figure that one out. But not upstairs. Just the kitchen. Oh, whatever. I just don't like lamps. You know what I mean? Lamps are a pain in the ass. Are they at least up to date? What are you talking about? Housing code? It's a house. It's a lot of work to open up the walls and stuff. It's a pain. Yeah, but how do you even wire... How do you get power from the basement upstairs? I mean, you gotta wire that sucker through the walls. I don't know, man. If I ever move, I'll probably drop dead in this house. But if I ever do move, I'm getting a fucking house that has lights in the ceiling. Like, no more of this bullshit. I don't want to see a lamp as long as I live. If I ever leave that house. If I ever move, the first thing you're going to see on the curb is those lamps. I was going to say those fans. Those lamps. First thing that you'll see on the curb. The lamps. Get rid of them. Your electrical code doesn't require ceiling lights? Yeah, it's just that this house was built with no lights in the ceiling. That's all it was. You'd wire into the wires from your outlets. Which means, yeah, okay, I get that. So yeah, that would mean the walls have to be broken. Or they cut a hole into the top and they somehow get it through the wall down to the outlet without cutting the wall open. Which you could probably do with like what do you got to use for the HDMI shit? A fisherman rod or something? Glow sticks or whatever? You could probably do it that way. But I imagine that's a pain. 90% of builders nowadays aren't stupid about putting ceiling lights in. Yeah, well. Especially now you got LEDs. It's much more efficient. The LEDs. I got them in the basement. They're fine. They're great. They're bright. That's all right. The bathroom also has lights in the ceiling. The bathroom, both bathrooms. But that's it. None of the bedrooms. Nothing. The living room doesn't. The living room has a ceiling fan, but no lights in the ceiling fan. Like, holy shit, man. Like, there's nothing. Now that I think about it. So I said I had to get a Fred emoticon on this thing. I already uploaded one about a year ago, it said. So I uploaded Cookie Puss and Alf. So yes, you can get an Alf emoticon and a Cookie Puss emoticon. That's pretty shocking that they don't have it in the ceiling. Yeah, no, just up here they're all like that. All these houses. They also make they also made the windows different because a lot of military people would stay in these houses. So you'll see like these like short square windows, and that was by design. Because military families, they would buy houses here and then they'd get stationed elsewhere, and then they would sell the house and move. So they always had like these little windows, and like the houses weren't like 100% done, shit like that. So I don't know. I'm from Westchester. We have lights in the fucking ceiling, so I don't know. It's just me. I want the Fred sleeping emoji. I don't think I have that. Hockey fan, what's up? He's driving home from work. I'm just at work hanging out. I sold an Xbox controller. The controller I got for like no money, and I fixed, and it's gone. So it's good. So she took. I had the light in the closet, Frank. Remember? And that came with the little switch, a click switch. She took it home. Then it went on sale, so we bought new ones. Bought new lights. And I said, let her keep that one up. Just bring it up. I bring the new one here. It's a fucking pulley string, and I'm like, they don't make them anymore with the clickable. So I bought this portable, like I have in the bathroom, this portable clicker. You plug the light into this thing, and then it's like this. It's wireless. So I flip the switch and it just turns on. I don't have to keep pulling that stupid thing or whatever. I want a silent Fred emoji. Him with the James outfit on. He could be James. If you get Fred a wig, he could be James. Should make a little Batman Christmas sweater emoji. Here's the thing. I don't know how to make like emojis for the chat. I know you can do that, but I don't know how to do that. I got to talk to Anthony about that. If I can figure that out, I'll get those done. I only know how to make the emojis next to your name. I hate pull string. Yeah, your dad used to fix the pull string in my old house. Because in my room, my first room, you know, you said, remember I had that pull string with the ball, and you guys would fucking throw the ball in the front? It drove me nuts. I had to unchain the ball when people came over. You know how many times I broke that? Because I pulled it out and it just came right out? Your dad came there like 2 or 3 times to fix that thing. Bro, those pull lights, that's the stupidest thing I ever saw in my life. Whoever invented that's a moron. Oh, pull the light. Oh, it broke. That's what was in there, and it broke. That's why I have that light switch. Because the lights were on when it broke, and I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? So I unscrewed the bulbs. And then I ordered that RF thing, that RF switch. Plugged the bulbs in with the adapters, and now it's like a regular light. Turn it on and off. That's how I discovered they even make those things. Because, like, let me go on Amazon and see if I can find something. Found it. The strings get weak when you pull them, and then they break. Time's at 4:09. I've been up since like 5 in the morning. I might have to go home, sleep for like an hour or two, and then do the show. I'll be tired, but I'm going to get it done. Any news? Let me see if there's any news going on. When's the Switch 2? Switch 2 is next year, man. Eminem might be a TNA Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Like, get the fuck out of here. You hear this, hockey fan? The announcement. Frank, wasn't the last one October 28th? Bro. Yeah, I sold the Xbox sports controller. The one that came with. Remember, I did that video with the Halo Xbox? How we got tons of stuff with that for $100? Well, I sold some of the stuff that came with that, and I sold that controller, so I already made my money back on that one. It's good. Hopefully, I was hoping more people will buy more stuff, but you know, it's not really. During the week, it's dead over here. And then the weekends are hit and miss. The weekends, everyone's here, and the weekends, nobody's here. There's Batman's YouTube channel. I gotta watch that Punk match. What, him and McIntyre? I didn't even see that match. I only saw what happened afterwards. It was my wife's birthday that night, so I couldn't watch fucking Bad Blood. My wife would have killed my ass. Is Eminem gonna wrestle? I don't know. I mean, he's fucking 75 years old, so who gives a shit? Ah, that's what the website says. It says he's. Let me see what this shit says. Joe Hendry claims that chances are higher for Eminem TNA Bound for Glory appearance now. I gotta be careful with how I word this, Henry joked. Or Hendry. We are just having fun putting things out there. That's how NXT and TNA partnership started. And you never know what might happen when you put something into the universe. Chances of Eminem showing up are higher now when I first mentioned. Let's just say that. Who cares? Yeah, exactly. Who cares? It's not 2004 anymore. It's 2024. While Hendry stopped short of confirming Eminem's appearance, his comments have only fueled speculation that the rap icon... Bro, he was on fire for like 3 years. Nobody gave a fuck about that guy after that. Bro, I'm going to tell you something fucking funny. When I first heard Eminem on the radio, My Name Is, I swear to fucking God, I thought that was Chris Tucker from Rush Hour. I was like, oh, this guy's rapping now? And then my buddy was like, no, that's a white guy that's singing. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And it's like, it was Eminem. I swear to God, I thought it was Chris Tucker from Rush Hour. I'm telling you, Hockey. When I first heard the song, I was like, oh, the guy from Rush Hour, he's rapping now? Am I wrong? He fucking sounds like him. Listen to that song. No. Watch Rush Hour and then listen to that song. And then you tell me that doesn't sound like him. Well, you would have been better at it than Eminem, I'll tell you that. Big facts. There you go. Uh, Eminem's home it takes place in Eminem's hometown. The possibility seems more exciting than ever. Yeah, because Hendry took a picture with the 8 Mile street sign. I think he uploaded that today or something. Like he's throwing hints out there. But what the fuck is TNA gonna do with Eminem? Like, even if he comes out to sing, it's like who cares? That was like when Jeff Jarrett had fucking Toby Keith fucking singing for TNA. It's like nobody cared. 5 fucking rednecks watching cared about that shit. Nobody else cared. Which song is it? It's My Name Is, the very first song that he did back in what, 98, 99? I was in high school when that shit came out. With Bound for Glory shaping up to be more of a spectacle, all eyes will be on Detroit to see if the real Slim Shady will indeed stand. Whoever wrote this article is a moron. What do you think? Will Eminem make a surprise appearance at Bound for Glory? Please share your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. You know, the only comment on here is from Hulk Hogan. Eminem is garbage. That's the only comment that's on here. We got had a Hulk Hogan icon. I love Rush Hour. There you go. It's a good movie. The second one wasn't that good, and I didn't even see 3 or 4 or whatever they're up to now. Arrowhead reveals that the Xbox port of Helldivers 2 needs agreement from both partners. Arrowhead community manager Twinbeard had this to say on Discord: the game will ever come to Xbox. Who says it couldn't? It's not up to us, but to Sony and Phil to duke it out. But hypothetically speaking, if both partners think it would benefit from them financially and brand standpoint, it could. Will Helldivers come to Xbox? No. They better do Rush Hour 4. I was 6 when that song came out. Nice. You're not an old freaking. You weren't an old man when that shit came out. Like me. Well, what was I? What, 98? 15? Yeah, what was I, 15 and 98? Something like that. Pain in the ass. Bro, I'm on Twitter, and these guys are calling Fonz a pony because he talked bad about Game Pass. It's like, who cares? Why are these guys fighting with this guy? He even said it's my opinion, and there's this one guy. Just say you're a pony like you've always been. What's wrong with these Xbox guys? Bro, like for real, what happened? The community became like the PlayStation community. He's fighting with this guy. This guy goes to Fonz. What a grumpy old bastard, cheap as fuck. Shut the fuck up about Xbox if you don't like it. Go to PlayStation or PC. The Xbox community is better with that. Wow. These are the fans now? The community was never like this, man. Bro, Fonz is a legend. What are you doing? You don't fucking fight with this guy. Wow. That's fucked up. I'm going to send you this tweet, Frank. You can read this timeline. Yeah, you leave this guy alone, man. Wow. These guys are such crybabies, says Venge. Whatever happened to the OG Xbox players that would scream and yell and curse words, but still love the system? Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened, man. You don't understand. The Xbox community got divided like this year. Like, you've always had crazy people, but when they started putting games on PlayStation, half of the community was like okay with it. The other half, they're fucking nuts. It's like every community, every fan base, there's always crazy people. Look at Power Rangers. They're selling the costumes from back in the day, and the fan base is turned against everybody. They're turned against each other. Like, they should give these back to the actors since they never got paid properly. It's like, then you got one side going, they should put this stuff in the museum and not sell it. It's like, but they gotta make money. These costumes are 30 years old. Who cares? Why do people care about this shit? Let them sell the costumes. But people feel an entitlement to this stuff. It's crazy. They should give the costumes to the people that wear the Power Rangers. It's like, my man, they don't want these fucking costumes. You think they want 30-year-old moldy, smelly costumes? You know why they're selling the costumes? Because they know the freaking fat slob fans are going to buy them all moldy and everything and not clean them. That's why. Fuck the actors, says RWK. Nah, they're good. Everything is so drama-filled now these days. It's fucking pathetic. People need to grow up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Says Benj. They're going to make people leave. I don't want to be part of that community, says Frank. I know. Frank was sticking up for Xbox and they shit all over him. Bunch of spoiled-ass kids, says RWK. They were crazy back in the day, but at least they were tolerable. Yeah. The costumes probably got holes in... Oh, man. I'm not reading that shit, but yeah. The console wars were never bad until this PlayStation shit happened. Listen, when PlayStation 3 came out, it was a flop at first. People were just... Oh, you bought a PS3? Like, you were laughed at. Nobody said, you bought a PS3? And then they took a fucking knife or a gun out and said, you're going to die now. That shit started with the PS4 and Xbox One. The PS4, everyone's, oh, you got PS4? No, I got Xbox One. Oh, you fucking idiot. That's when that stuff started, man. It was never like that back in the day. If everyone in the room said, I have 360, and you said, I got PS3, they were like, so you're the guy that got a PS3. You're the only one. But once the PS4, Xbox One came out, it was it. The gloves were off. And people just started going at each other, and I don't know why. And it only got worse with the PlayStation 5 and Series X. Which is funny when you think about it, because a lot of these PlayStation guys used to be Xbox guys. So I don't know, man. It's just people fighting the fight. Those shots are also a lot of money, so you know the actors will make big bucks out of it. People in their 30s and 40s still crying over this shit. Embarrassing. Yeah, I agree. That's what Venge says. RWK says, these motherfuckers think they can voice their opinions online and get away with it. Code Veronica. You would play a different console back in the day, and holy crap, I need to get... Yes, that's true. Social media is mostly to blame. That's true. Not, I will never buy this console. Entitled ass kids. GameStop employees are to blame too. That's true. That is actually kind of true. Hockey fan says dead ass. Well, there you go. We used to sleep over each other's houses just to play their fucking Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo. Ryan would sleep over my house to play Super Nintendo all night. I slept over Ryan's house to play Sega Genesis. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we would do. It was fun, you know? Just, you know, the internet, like, blew this shit up. Like RWK said in the chat. That's true. The internet really blew this stuff up. Why are these guys fighting over this stuff? You know what I mean? Bro, why do you care that Fonz fucking doesn't like Game Pass? Who cares? He changed his opinion on it. That's okay. You know why he changed his opinion on it? Because finally, they didn't deliver on it. And he said, you know what, man? They didn't deliver on it. I'm not down with this shit no more. So what? You gotta have people go after this guy for saying that? Why? Just keep paying for Game Pass and shut up. Cody, what's up? Oh, jeez. I'll leave here 1 more hour. Ready to pass out. Well, look at us, right? We're called ponies and shit. It's like, bro, yeah, we're ponies after we defended Xbox for 11 years on our podcast. You know how many Xboxes we sold last year for Christmas? We sold more than Microsoft did. Don't give me that. When the Series X was $349 last Christmas, we told everyone in the chat. I think, what, 3 or 4 of you guys in the chat just bought it right then and there? Was it Alchemist and Chrono and I think it was another guy. While we were live. They said, oh shit, it's $349 with the disk drive. I'm buying it. And they bought it. When we were live. Then January hit. And we were like, okay, where are they going with this? And they still haven't really told anybody. So we're on caution mode right now with Xbox, and that's okay. I'd be the same way with Sony. GameStop employees should have been told to shut the fuck up by management on the console stuff. That's true. GameStop's job is to make money. Not say, oh, you own Xbox? Ooh, you have PlayStation? Ooh, you got... The job isn't to do that, man. Like, you're there to sell shit. That's the fucking problem when you hire kids. I hate to say it. When I worked at Best Buy, I only gave my opinion when I was asked. And people would say, well, why do you like this over this? And I was like, in my personal opinion, this is why. And then the guy asked me the question and be like, okay, got it. Like, I would have customers come to Best Buy to me all the time when I was working. And they would say, okay, I got money this week. Out of these games, which one would you get? And I would usually tell them, all right, I would get this one. He'd always buy it, come back, like this. He would give the thumbs up. One time, he didn't take my advice, and that's okay. But he goes, which one would you get? And I said, I get this one. Well, why not this one? I was like, well, I'm going to get it anyway. And I was like, all right, yeah, get it. Came back a week later, goes, that game sucked, man. Like, I should have listened to you. But that's okay. You know what I mean? But, again, he asked for my opinion. When you go into GameStop, they just fucking tell you their opinion. No, you don't want that game. All right, you put everything back and you walk out. It's like you're not helping people. You're not helping yourself. You're supposed to sell this stuff. You think those people are going to come back and be your friend? They're just not going to come back. That's what these employees, these kids, they don't get. You're there to sell. You're not there to tell people, oh, maybe you'll be my friend if you listen to what my opinion is. It's like, no. Now, if they ask your opinion, then you give them your opinion. But if they say, can I get this for Xbox? Why are you playing on Xbox? Why do you want an Xbox? What? Well, why do you have an Xbox? What the fuck is this shit? You're there to sell games. You know how many people buy Wii games here still? You don't see me going, why the fuck do you have a Wii? Why do I have a Switch? Yeah, how stupid I would be if I said that to somebody. Now, when I'm not here and I'm on the podcast, I could say, oh, why do they have that? I could say that. But when somebody's in there, I'm not going to be like, oh, why do you have the Wii U? Why don't you have a Switch? What's wrong with you? Can't do that, man. You're there to sell. Now, if somebody says, hey, we still have the Wii. What's about this Switch thing? Like, what's going on with this Switch thing? Then you explain to them, okay, the Wii came out 20 years ago. The Switch is the current thing. Most of those games are on the Switch. Some of them aren't, blah, blah, blah. Like, you start explaining to everybody. But that's if they ask. But you don't, GameStop, you walk in and they tell you what you don't want to hear. You walk out. I work with idiots, says hockey fan. GameStop in my town closes for good this weekend. Good riddance. Should have been a sign that said, do ask the fucking employees behind the counter what console to get. I just realized I slept through the last night's podcast. Oh, man. There wasn't a podcast last night, though. He took off last night because of he's in Niagara Falls. Noof is in Niagara Falls. I slept through Mike and Peter's show though. I said I was gonna be there and I fucking wasn't there. Oh, that's why I missed it. I forgot. Yeah. Noof is on vacation this week. We'll be back this Tuesday. But yeah, when I got home, I fell asleep. I missed Mike and Peter's. I think I jumped in at the tail end. Or maybe not. Maybe that was the night before when he was playing Dragon's Lair. That might have happened when we ended Tuesday. No, that was Monday. Monday was DualSense, and then yeah, I jumped in to Mike's chat room on Monday. Yeah, last night I just slept right through their stream. Why do you have an Xbox? I don't know. Why the fuck do you care? Do you work at IGN? Revenge, you gotta use what Fred said. Whenever GameStop asks you stupid questions, be like, oh, it's because of that DEI thing. Just drive them crazy with that. Would you like to pre-order this game? No, it's got DEI. Would you like to pre-order that game? No, it's got DEI. Would you like to pre-order anything? No, everything's got DEI. Just drive them crazy. They want your life story. People just want to buy something. That's true. That's why curbside pickup during lockdown, and by the way, they still do curbside pickup at these places. It's booming. Look at Walmart and Target, man. Walmart curbside, fucking thing is packed every day. All day, every day. Target, packed. Because people don't want to go in there and deal with this shit. You can literally order your games for curbside pickup from Target or Walmart or Best Buy. You don't have to walk into GameStop and deal with that shit. One of these days, you have to convert both. Actually, I see that you play PS5 hybrid, so you can make fun of everyone. They got PS5. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's already happening, Patriot Joe. They're putting Xbox games on PlayStation. So, I mean, what does it matter? Microsoft's not going to make the console forever. They're going to jump out at some point. Which means PlayStation is going to be your ultimate platform. Unless Nintendo decides to step it up. Nintendo could squash Sony tomorrow. If they really want to. Dreadpool said, I've been going non-stop work 80 hours. Oh, shit. Haunted the week. An elusive hunt across for Sunday. Editing all this stuff still. And tomorrow going another haunt. Ours again on Friday. So yeah. I remember on Friday you said. Man. Well, it's almost over. Halloween is next week. Man, Dreadpool's working his ass off, huh? This guy's going everywhere. I would say, I think ultimately Nintendo's going to beat everybody. Because Sony is on a path of destruction. They don't know where the fuck they're going either. Microsoft knows where they're going without telling anybody. Sony doesn't know where the fuck they're going. Nintendo knows where they're going. Nintendo just needs powerful hardware. If they drop that nuke, that's it. It's over. There's no more PlayStation. But Sony is going to edge out at some point because they fucking lost the plot. Guerrilla Games just said they're not making another Killzone. They're like, we're done with Killzone. We only want to do Horizon. Horizon sucks. What are you going to do? Xbox wants to be on the fucking platform, the third-party publisher shit, the streaming thing. That's fine, but just rip the fucking Band-Aid off and tell us flat out. Nintendo, again, they just need powerful hardware. If they get powerful hardware, that's it. There's no more Sony. But until then, Nintendo's in their own lane. I can't believe they canceled Kill. They didn't cancel it. They just ended it. Horizon Zero Dawn needs a rest. They just want to keep making more of those. It's like, no one's going to fucking buy them, man. Nobody cares about that game. We have 2 more haunts next weekend still to go. Oh, there you go. Hang on. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hang on, guys. I'm almost back. What's that? Why over the top for the graphics? Xbox wants of why does every game need to be 187,000 hours long? Exactly. One of my favorite games was Driver. The graphics were shit, but the game was fun. Yeah, I know. Well, it's one of those games that disappeared. I'll be right back. Give me a second. I should be back. Let me just turn my camera back on. Killzone Shadowfall sucked, but I think it sucked less than Horizon. Hot take, I know, but I don't care. Well, at least Killzone was Killzone. Driver was fun once you got past the tutorial. Yeah, it was a good game. Anthony he beat Shadowfall. He was pissed at the ending. Bro, at the ending they just kill your character. Like you played the whole game for nothing. He was pissed. What pissed me off about that game, Killzone, I didn't get far in it because in the beginning you had to call this owl to help you. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. This is stupid. Just swipe up for the owl. It's like, why can't this be like Halo? I just want to play a fucking game. I don't want to swipe for an owl. Like, come on. I've been playing Black lately. It's a good game. Yeah, Black is one of the best first-person shooter games that just didn't have online, which EA was nuts for doing that. But it's a really good campaign. People love it. You gotta pet the owl. Yeah, no thanks. Bro, imagine if we're playing Gears of War and you gotta swipe up for an owl. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm done with it at that point. Like, it's like God of War with the Disney fucking squirrel that climbs on Kratos. It's like, what is this? This is not God of War. This is a fucking Disney movie. There's another Black Ops update. I didn't even turn mine on. Yo, Friday when everyone's playing, there's going to be an update. I would suggest this. Friday afternoon. Not even the morning. Afternoon. Like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Turn it on and start doing updates. Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to update in the morning. There's going to be an update in the afternoon. And then you're going to play at night not realizing there was another update. Just leave your Xbox on all day. Or PlayStation, whatever you're playing this shit on. And let it update. Go live life. I'm off Friday. Well, they loaded Thursday night. It's going to be playable Thursday night, right? Isn't it like tomorrow night at midnight or something? Or 9 o'clock? Damn cuticles. Oh, 12 a.m. Eastern. There you go. 11 p.m. Central Time. Central Standard Time. My internet's so shitty, my Xbox can't get caught up to the updates. There is a long queue always for the update. You gotta move, man. You gotta move to a different place. Come down to New York. You can farm over here. There's plenty of farmland. You get fast fucking internet, that's for sure. Bro, you'll get fast internet and farmland. That's all you need, right? Yeah, we got railroads. Don't you hear the train in my background? You got the waterfront. There's a train station down there. The trains come through all day long. All night long, too. That could work for the railroad. Yeah, you gotta move because of internet. I'm shocked that they don't pay for that satellite internet shit for you guys to get internet. At some point, they gotta figure it out, or they just gotta pay up. Unless someone to keep you guys off the internet over there for some reason. You never know. What the hell is this? Oh, I know. Power A. There's a Wii HDMI adapter. I think I got two of them because when customers traded them in, the Wii's, they traded these things in too. I think it was the second one I got. Whatever. I use them. Right now for internet, supposed to know something within the next week. Well, I hope that you get the internet, man. Because if they're all going digital, you're kind of fucked. Nintendo won't be digital this gen, but PlayStation 6, that's going to be digital only. I guarantee the next Xbox is going to be digital only. They're already doing it now, right? I mean, they pulled all the fucking games from the store, so I mean, what are they going to sell you? I heard Starlink is good, but it's expensive. Yeah, because everyone's got money, right? Ugh. It is what it is. Beetlejuice 2 dethroned Dune 2 is now the highest grossing Warner Brothers movie film of 2024 domestically. Nice. My neighbor has Starlink. Why don't you pay him a couple bucks every month to share? Be like, bro, tell them that my garage is part of your property and put that shit in the garage. And just throw this guy like $50 a month. That's what you should do. If you're cool with your neighbor. If he's a dick, then obviously it's not going to work. But RWK, do you still have DirecTV? Says Back from the Dead. Yeah, so back, we'll be playing Friday night. Probably around 9, 10-ish, something like that. I think Fred's going to jump in around 10 or 11 on Friday if he's able to play. I'll see if Nick wants to play. I don't even know. He's probably going to play with his friends, but still. Frank, you better be ready on Friday, man. We haven't played Call of Duty since fucking... with Frank, we haven't played since, what was that game? Vanguard? my guy. There you got it. The final boss. There you got Paul Heyman. What time are you starting your podcast tonight? I'm thinking about streaming and then stopping. Sending it over to you. Just to be safe, let's say 10 p.m. Yeah, 10. Fred's going to be on at 11. Fred's going to be late tonight, so we're going to have Batman in place of Fred. Now, Dreadpool, if you want, if you're not working, if you want to do the honors when Fred is about to pour the milk on his head, if you want to come in and laugh at him, it's open, man. You can come on in, laugh at Fred. And then I got Paul Heyman's client. I think you all know who this guy is. Krang. This has to be the best Funko Pop ever made. It's Krang. Thursday night, I think I'll be playing with Mav and everyone from Fun Speculation. Nice. That's cool. You have a Grandpa Funk. Oh, yeah, right. That's right. I'm going to start closing up soon. Maybe I'll have a big sale this weekend, just get everybody in here. I gotta unload shit, man. So much top stock. People probably won't come in this week because of Call of Duty. Give me this light, please. Where is the light? I'm excited for Game for Players Night, says Cam MMA. Well, Cam and everybody in the chat better get your wallets ready because the biggest super chat, he's going to pour that shit on his head. And if we get a crazy super chat, if we get a super chat for $100 or more, he'll pour the milk on his head, and I'll send you guys a game that we're all going to sign. Except for Anthony. Or how about, to make it fair, how about Fred signs this game? We get crazy super chats. But he's definitely going to need a super chat for that milk. Because he's going to be feeling weird after that. So get ready for that. I really like Mav. Well, I still do, but start receiving the script and reading from it. That's what RWK says. Please don't let him do some weird stuff. It's Fred. He's always doing weird stuff. I can't believe he made comicbook.com. Did you ever tell Death Dealer about that, Dreadpool? What Fred did? Because if you didn't, they should talk about that article, and then she reveals that it was him. Or you guys have him on. They read the article and they're like, oh, in a shocking turn of events, we have the guy from the article. I was waiting for that. I didn't want to say nothing earlier because I didn't want to ruin it. I know your virtual super chat. They should interview Fred. This is how this came. It came all taped up. I just taped it back up. No, you didn't? Wow. I should talk to him tonight off the air and see if he could commit to a Sunday so he could be on there. Wouldn't it be funny, though, if they were just talking about the article and then, oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have the guy who's this article was written about, and then Fred pops up. And then they can interview Fred. How crazy would that be? He's literally on comicbook.com. It's crazy. You guys are probably, I mean, it happened years ago, but they would have the first interview with the guy. Nobody interviewed him. They showed him on camera, but they didn't talk to him. So, comicbook.com wrote this article about him, and nobody's ever interviewed him, ever. Just saying. Might be a good interview. They would solve the interview. They would solve the mystery of who he is. We should have them do that. Yeah, that's what I would say. I'll tell her. I'll see what she says. It's not like he was on comicbook.com and he interviewed him. No, they wrote an article about him and he never responded. They never reached out to him or anything. Nobody knows who he is. This guy's walking around in front of the store on his phone. He's Probably talking to his wife's boyfriend. Okay. This is my splitter. So if I have to pull footage from the security camera, I have it just in case. The infamous. By the way, you need this thing to record PlayStation 3 footage with the Elgato. It strips the security. Yeah, Dreadpool, don't tell her. Tell her that they're going to have a guest, but don't tell her that he's part of the article. Because, number one, that would make better content if she didn't know that it was him. Number two, while she's reading it, while one of them is reading it, they're going to be like, oh, wow, this guy's fucked up, right? And then he just pops on. And he's like, she knows it was him, but not your wife. So I think that would be kind of funny. Was Fred on iconic video games? I can't remember. Fred did Good Morning Xbox. I remember that. Fred, Frank, me, Anthony didn't do Good Morning Xbox. Anthony did Iconic. I did Iconic. Frank did Iconic. I don't know if Fred did. I'm trying to remember if Fred did Iconic video games. Whatever. She's got to be on there. I'm waiting for Axel to message her to be on Iconic Video Games. She watches that shit every Friday. I was sleeping like what, last Friday? And she was watching it. She's solving all. She told me she solved like a bunch of puzzles. And I'm like, well, thanks for waking me up. I'm just saying. What else is going on? I should put those clear controllers up there. Am I out of purple controllers? I got black, silver, white, clear. Yeah, all right. I will do that. All right. What the hell is this? I'll bring this home until we can figure out what happened here. I'll leave it here. It doesn't matter to me. Oh no, if I bring it with me, I can mail it. Alright. That sounds good. Have Pickles read it to my wife, and have a link sent to him. He could jump on. That sounds good, man. Because your wife is gonna be like, "Who the hell?" She probably knows Fred. I don't remember if he was on the show with her before on Iconic, but she'll probably be like, "What the hell is Fred doing here?" Okay. If I could talk to him, you send him the link while he's dressed like Slender Man. That would be a good one, right? I'll talk to him tonight. Hang on, I'll tell her. So you know how Fred got in trouble at the movie theater a few years ago? Well, they wrote, he didn't even know this until like a month ago when we were live. They wrote an article about him on comicbook.com. It's long. They can terrorize people. I just told Dreadful we should have him on Majestic Mayhem. She read the article. Deaf people. She doesn't know that he got in trouble. And then Dreadful sends him the link. He pops on. And then you interview him because no one ever got his side of the story. It's not legal. You guys can talk about that. I gotta talk to Fred. Let's see here. Anything good? I'm about to make my clearance bins fucking 75% off. There's tons of stuff, man. I swear to God, I'm probably gonna throw this shit out. I'm tired of looking at these bins every time I come here. Yeah, we should do that. I will ask him. I'll ask him what his schedule is. Because you know what Fred does, and he'll tell you in the chat. He'll commit, and then he'll realize he's got something else to do. And it's like, that shit ain't going to fly, man. You got to... Like, when he was going to be on Axel's show, it's like, bro, you have to make sure that you have nothing going on. You have to be on that show. So I'll tell him that again. If he's in here. You still in here, Fred? I'll talk to him anyway. We'll tell him to stay late. I'm gonna lock all this shit up. It's still daylight out. I can wear my glasses. Camo must be cursing because he took his message back over here. Shout out to Batman for that AI of Fred pouring orange milk on his head. This actually goes in here. I remember Fred being on, not sure if it was both shows or what. He was definitely on Good Morning Xbox. I remember that. Captain Catch, what's going on, man? What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I can't remember if he was on Iconic or not. He might have been. What should I get for dinner? Oh, you like chicken? Get chicken. I don't know. Cold cuts? I don't know. I would say no work tonight. Depends on what you want to do. If you want to cook. If you don't want to cook, order pizza maybe if you don't want to cook. But maybe you want to get Sprite with that. Or seltzer, or orange soda, or something fun if you do pizza. Or you could cook a burger, you could cook chicken. Little Caesars, there you go. Does he have that out there? You have that in California? I love the finish to a DualSense Pi. You know, I talked to Dreadpool about taking that podcast down, and he said to leave it up. So. Here's the thing. You guys told me you wanted a PlayStation podcast, so we gave you one, and it does really good numbers. And then you have some crazy guy showing up in the room like that, and it's like, it ruined the whole show. Bro, if you look at my face the first 5 minutes in, I'm out. And then the guy said he came back, and he was being nice, so we were trying to be nice to him, whatever. And this guy was like, bro, he was like bipolar. Like 1 minute this guy's nice to people, then he's snapping at everybody. And I'm like, but Stevie Mac, man. Stevie Mac, just fucking let him have it. It's bad when Stevie Mac had enough of somebody. Yeah, lots of them. Oh, you do? Okay. Spinach for one and meat lovers for the second. When I had Little Caesars, okay, and this is before I dropped weight and all that stuff, I bought the pepperoni and I just put the cheese all over it. I bought the cheese at the store and just put the cheese all over it. It was good. Dude, you're a legend, man. Some people deserve it. At the end of the day, people don't realize how much you invested in all three brands, which is a shame. Yeah, I know. Even Mental said it was unlike him. Yeah, Noof said that because Noof knows. Noof said that. Mental said that. You said that. All you guys know this guy, and they were like, yeah, why is he acting like that? I don't fucking know, man. I don't think people understand. We take the truth and we fucking dial that shit up to 10, and we have fun with it. It's like breaking the fourth wall. You know what I mean? Like I say, Phil Spencer sucks. I don't fucking know the guy. I'm sure he's a great guy. But I'm disenchanted with Xbox, so I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck him, fuck this, fuck that. It makes me feel better. It's funny. You guys in the chat are laughing about it. But then when you get some guy that thinks I'm threatening his boyfriend, like, that's some Nurse Betty shit, man. Like, you can't turn these people off. It is what it is. And it's pretty sad. Thinking of stopping at Golden Corral and then maybe the gym. Well, if you go to Golden Corral, grab a soda or grab a seltzer with lemon. Just remember that. You can have a really good time with seltzer and lemon. That's for sure. I'm sorry, but Little Caesar's trash down there. Just like how nobody likes the Panda Express over on the East Coast. Yeah, that's true. I never had Panda Express. I think she did. I'm at the gym now. You can't cook food at the gym? Oh, but it turned them on. Okay. This started because RWK got timed out on Web Dave's podcast by Paris Lily or something. He got timed out for 10 minutes or something. That's all we said. We said handsome Squidward, Paris Lily, timed out RWK. Which we didn't understand because RWK's been in all of the Xbox chat rooms for about 10 years now. I used to see him in there with Dreadpool all the time. And RWK's always says crazy shit because he wants to have fun. And they timed him out the other day. I'm like, wow, that's kind of shitty. Like, what are they doing? They know him. They know he's not like a troll or anything. That's all we talked about. And then this guy comes in the chat and he starts shit from the minute he comes in. And then he didn't say anything, claimed he left and came back. Then he was talking. We were having a conversation. Then we're talking about loading Black Ops and how what a pain in the ass it is. He goes, just leave your thing on all night. It worked for me. It's like, bro, we're not talking about that. Like, the guy was just being a dick to be a dick. You're right. I'm cutting back on soda. Yeah, seltzer might be the best. I guess I can grill hot dogs in the sauna. Oh, God. That's kind of nasty, man. That's a bacterial infection right there. Some Oscar Madison shit. Right? From The Odd Couple. This guy would drink out of a soap can. Fucking my keys. Damn keys. How many people I got in here? Holy shit, there's 13 people in here? Holy fuck. I'm gonna look up on YouTube and see if anyone has ever done a public gym just to be an asshole for clout. Oh, there's plenty of videos, man. A guy got in a fight and threw the dumbbells against the fucking glass, like the mirror. They tell these big roided out guys, like, you can't come here anymore, and they start screaming and throwing shit. Like, you look those videos up, man. There's tons of crazy stuff. It's all roid rage. You mean I can't harass women here? And then the guy breaks everything. This computer is updating. Shout out to Windows every second Tuesday of the month. Says 15 on mine. Nice. Is there any crazy news before I go? Oh, no. I just closed Twitter. That's where all the crazy news is. The Series X is now selling the Series S United States. No shit. People are probably upgrading because they're fucking tired. Oh, here you go. Oscar Mayer 2-slotted hot dog and bun toaster with mini tongs. $19.99 on Amazon. That's from Wario. Well, there's always Christmas. There's nothing here. I gotta cook when I go home. But yeah, it's a hot dog toaster. Wario has the link. I'll paste the link here. Hang on. This thing is still updating, so I got a couple of minutes. What the fuck is this thing? Right here. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, Captain Catch. It's going to get pro enhanced, but they said they don't know how. They said they don't know like what's going to get pro. Hopefully the aliasing gets pro enhanced because the game looks like shit. Anyone try the Krabby Patty at Wendy's? It's Dave's double, basically. I have not eaten fast food in over a year. What's her name? Whose name? You about this audio thing with Black Ops? You think you pay $20 to get 3D audio for 5 years? Yeah, we talked about that briefly last night in the chat, the group chat. I don't know if I was live when we were talking about it. Yeah, we were live because RWK brought it up. That's a company called Immersion, and that's like a third-party company doing a pack for Call of Duty, which is bullshit. Apparently Activision has nothing to do with that. The hot dog toaster? Oh man. You're literally on fire, Deadpool. She might burn weenies though. Toasted to perfection, it says. Capacity. Toast 2 regular-sized dogs and 2 buns at the same time. Adjusting toasting timer allows the toast for your preferred doneness. I didn't know doneness was a word. Simply slide out the drip tray to easily clean up after you're done toast. Wow. That's kind of fucked up, man. I can read it. Simply slide out the drip tray to easily clean up after you're done toasting. Yeah, that's not a... That's not a good description for this thing. Right, gotcha, yeah. Hey man, when I'll check out the Pro Enhanced games when the patches start hitting. That's for sure. I'll go live and we'll check it out together. We'll see what's going on. Now it's time to steal money from my own registry. I'll put this in the bank. I love when people go change for 100. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. Put that sucker in the bank. Double entree. There you go. Just the tip. Well, all right. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Remember, Fred's going to be on. We're going to be live at 10 with Batman. Fred's going to be on at 11. So if you don't see Fred right away, don't worry. He's coming on. And get your super chats ready because Fred's going to do some crazy shit with that milk. That's all I got to say about that. All right, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in a little bit.